Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. So this is my latest boho necklace that I made. Everything is from Hobby Lobby, except for the green seed beads. If you keep watching, I go through a description of everything in it. And then I ended up making these cute little leaf dangle earrings to go with it. I was so happy with this. I was just in Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago and I saw these leaf beads and I thought, oh, I want to make something with these. And of course, I'm loving all these boho necklaces I've been making. This one is 66 inches long. And then these beads I got from there too. So stay tuned and I will show you everything that I used. Hey guys, so it's Kelly and I went to Hobby Lobby a couple weeks ago and I got some of these really cool beads. I just put them in this little bowl, and I got this really pretty leaf. They're like ceramic leaves, and I got them, and I picked out some of the pieces that I want to use for this, and then I've got seed beads. I've got, let's see, I've got 11O brownberry. These are from Hobby Lobby. I got, what is this? Opaque brown 80 seed beads. Then I got opaque brown in 11Os. And then I got 11Os in copper. And then this green, I think this green I got from Michael's. This is John Beads. I just got the green. These are 6 O's and they match perfectly with this. So I'm going to do like a boho, kind of just eclectic necklace. I just was in the mood to do something different, not use any of the bead boxes, but just do something on my own. So I'm going to take you along and I'm just going to start it and then I'll just randomly keep turning on the camera because I'm just kind of working through this. So I will keep randomly turning on the camera as I'm getting through it to show you where I'm at. So stay tuned. So far, I just have about this much. So I'm just doing like random, this is the wildfire beading thread that I'm using. And I have a number 10 beading needle. And I'm just kind of just doing like a random, just doing a little bit here, a little bit there, and just kind of looking at it, you know, just eyeing it. I have, you know, I'll do like a pattern and then I'll undo the pattern on another piece of it. But yes, I wanted to, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put jump rings on. I took some of the leaves, I took the gold jump rings off. And I'm going to put them on so that they go around the seed beads. So they dangle in between the green ones. So they'll just kind of hang like that. And I think that's going to be really cool. Because if I just do like this, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like that too much. I don't know. I will see. I'm in the process of, it's, you know, when I saw all these beads and this jewelry and or these leaves and I was like, you know what? I want to do something really boho inspired with it. And I've been loving, I got this stuck now. I've been loving making the boho, the eclectic necklaces and stuff. So that's where I'm at here. So just stay tuned. I'll be right back. So I ended up getting some of my 6O black beads too. So here's where I'm at so far. It looks really pretty. I'm I'm just hanging out. I'm watching one of my shows and I'm just kind of working on this. And I love doing just random patterns. So I'm like here I'm doing like 5 coppers. Then I'll do one of these and then these. Then a green. And just I can't wait to put these leaves on there. I think the leaves are going to be really pretty when they're done. Okay, so I took some of my copper jump rings and I added a couple of the leaves on. So see how they just kind of dangle here? And I have them so they're in between the seed beads so they can move around. But then they'll get stuck on the 6/0s, but they'll be able to move around with the 11/0s. So far I have this one and I have that one. And I'm loving the way this is turning out. So here's where I'm at so far now. Kind of show you this. I'm just going to kind of lay it right here because I know it won't fit into the thing. But so I'm just adding these beads and then I'm using the copper jump rings and adding these because I think the copper looks the best. I didn't want the gold. So yeah, so I'm just making little sections and let me see. This one I'm gonna do a double one. I'll do that, the green, the black, and then I'll do one more. And then I'll do a black. So yeah, I love these leaves on here. I think they look so pretty. And I like that little double one right there. I love making these kind of necklaces. I could just kind of put on a movie in my room and just kind of zone out and and pick up some, put some seed beads together with some regular beads. Yes, and I'm going to add more of these leaf beads. I think now that I know that I like these, I'm going to add them at the very end. So I will show you how I do that. So I've got more of these finished now. So much fun. I'm loving this. And like I said, I'm going to add all of the leaves at the end because I'm going to kind of space them out. Now, nothing is going to be perfect with this. It's going to be very random how I do it. But I do want to have a little bit of space between them. So I've been doing like little double ones. And then I love this. I might have to go back there and see because I think they had like other colors and stuff. So let's see. I'm going to do a black. I'm going to do this really cool one and then do another black. Yeah, these are just so much fun. I'm trying to make sure I'm adding enough of the copper because this is pretty much the lightest color on here other than the leaves. So I want to make sure that I'm adding enough of that. And then I love those little pops of black. The brown berry and just, oh, I'm loving this. And I still have it on here. So this is it so far. So I ended up adding one of these flower beads because they were just so cute. And I'm like, okay, I had to add it. So here's where I'm at so far. I haven't added any more of the leaves, but I love this little random pattern going on here. This makes such a beautiful boho hippie necklace. It could be perfect for autumn. It could be for any time of the year. So I'm really excited about this. So I just measured it and I'm at 60 inches and I want to go to 66 inches. So I have about this much left. So here it is so far. And then, so I'm ending so far. I have this on there. And I'm just adding some more of these coppers. I'm loving this copper color on here. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. You know, it's like whenever I start jewelry, I don't know if I told you guys this, but whenever I start out with jewelry, the way I pick out what I want to do, I always start with colors. And I think it's because I was a hairstylist for 30 years, a colorist, and you know, when I would want to change somebody's hair or do some, you know, I always start with the color. So I think that's kind of my love for beads is because of the colors. So we're going to do. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I have the little 11 O's, and then when I'll do like a little section and I'll do the 6 O's, and that's where I'm going to put the leaves. So I'm kind of like, so I have the green one there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then another green. And I do like, even though everything's kind of random, I do like doing little blocks of color here and there. Yeah, I'm liking the way this is turning out. So this will be where a leaf is. So then I'm going to do some more of these. And then I'll do some of these. And I will get back to you when I finish it up. Okay, so I'm done with this really pretty long necklace. It's approximately 66 inches. So here's where my leaves are. So I'm gonna go over to here now, and I'm just going to start adding them. Yeah, I like, instead of it being totally like attached on the strand, I kind of tried to clean up here. I like it where it's kind of dangling. So I have some copper jump rings. And let's see, so let's get where we're gonna be. Okay, so here's those 3, and they don't have to be, you know, the same area like this one. I'm gonna put this one more right over here. So I'm gonna do an orange one this time. So this is open. So I'm doing it where it's in between the small seed beads and the 2 big ones. So it can move around. So see, so it's got room to move, but it won't move too much. Okay, so now we're here. So let's go with a green one this time. And I'm just, you know, randomly placing them. I don't like anything perfect with this kind of jewelry. So let's put it right here. So there's that. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay, so now we're going to, let's go with this one. And I'm gonna go down a little farther now. We're gonna skip a little bit. We'll go like right here. Give it a little bit of a break. I can always go in and put more in if I want to. I'm gonna put it right here. So it's kind of by the bigger beads, this one, but that's okay because that's what I like about these kind of necklaces. So we got that. So there's a little bit of a break there. So now we're going to do, let's do one of these really pretty wine colored ones. Speaking of wine, I think it's wine o'clock somewhere. It's been one of those days. Okay, so let's do that right here. I've been trying to film all day and My husband has two guys that they're doing our driveway. They're not repaving it. They're like sanding it down and resealing it and all that. So the house has been crazy. And Piper is just, she tries to dart out the door every time we open it. She's a maniac. Okay. And they're not going any certain way. You know, they're, okay, so now I'm gonna do an orange one now. So open these, and I can, I'm probably gonna make a pair of earrings to go with this, just because these would be cool. And I might actually do the earrings different, I might do two different colors. There we go. I might do two different color leaves hanging, because that would be just eclectic enough. Not sure yet. A lot of times when I start jewelry, I don't really have a plan. I have an idea, but not a plan. And that's, I think sometimes those are how some of the best jewelry turns out. Let's pick my beads, pick my colors, and then, let me see. Okay, we're gonna do this one. At that, so let's drop that right here. So I was really happy with the way this turned out. I kind of, you know, when I was at Hobby Lobby, I kind of had this vision in my head. I was like, okay, I think that's how this is gonna look. And now we're gonna do a green. And let's put the green one, let's put it right here. So this one will be a little closer to the last one. What's fun is I can always go get more if I decide to make a couple more of these. Let's see, so we have these. Let's do another wine colored one. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's do that one right there. Okay. And we've got a couple more to do. I know some people will be like, why does she use the round nose pliers all the time? I happen to like using my round nose pliers. It's just how it is with me. Let's attach this one right here. No, can't do that. Let's attach it right here. And just keep wiggling it back and forth until let's do green now. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that one right here. Okay, a couple more. Oh, I'm loving this. What a fun piece of jewelry. It's about 95 degrees right now in Florida, and I'm making autumn jewelry. But actually, it's just more boho than autumn. So, let's put that one right here between those two. Yeah, that 6-0 is just enough to stop it from falling forward. It just keeps it set enough. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save these two for the earrings. I'll put those aside. And let's see. So here's here. So I'll probably do one here and maybe do one here. So it'll be a little closer over here maybe. I'll do a green here. And put that one right here. Right there. And then I'm going to put this clear one right here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I love just going into like Hobby Lobby stuff, picking out some beads and designing something with it. Something that has nothing to do with, not that I don't love my bead boxes and my tutorials and my openings, but sometimes I just like to freelance it. So let me see here. So let's see. So that was a little bit of a space. That's a little bit of a space. I could put one right here probably. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put one right here. That was the one that I was questioning. I've got a really cool idea for the earrings then. And let's do it right here. Yeah, I'm going to do the earrings too on this. So check out this really fun necklace. I'm sure I will have pictures up of it so you can see it. I just love this. I love the way these turned out. Stay tuned for the earrings. Okay, so here is the earring that I made to go with it. So cute. So I'll show you what I did. I took some more of these, the 6-0s. So I started with this bead, and I took one of the jump rings, and I opened it up. Opened it up. I put it through here, and then I grab the very tip in the back so there's room, and I take one of the green beads and I just fed it on. Of course, it should not work. It goes on perfectly when I'm not filming. Okay, come on. Let me try this one. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to put that on first. Oh, you know what, that hole's a little too small. Okay, there we go. So I want this to be in the front. So I'm considering this part the front. So I'm going to put that on there now. And then I'm gonna close this up. Oh, wait a minute. And I'm gonna put this ring on too. There we go. Then close it up. Make sure that's closed all the way. Okay. So that's it so far. So now I'm going to get a jump ring and I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put 2 of these on. Put 1 on. Then I'm going to take this hoop, and it doesn't matter which way because you're going to close it up. There's going to be 1 in the front, 1 in the back. Like that. And then we're going to close this one up. Like that. So we'll lay it down next to it here. So here's this. So now we're going to do this one. So I have, I think this is 2 inches. So I'm going to start, I'm going to take one of these beads, this, and then I'm going to do a green, and I'm going to do this. Then take it like this, and I want, just let me show you. I want both sides to be facing the same way. So get this like this. So wait, I'm gonna turn it this way just to make it easier, because it doesn't really matter, you know, as long as they're both going the same way. And this is going to be kind of a smaller hoop. This is why I like using my round nose pliers when I do this, because I have more control. Okay. So we have this. So now this one right down here is, I'm going to open that up, and that's going to be connected to this jump ring. You want to make sure that it's in between the 2 seed beads. I want to put it in like that. And then we're going to close it up like that. And get this straightened out here. So that's the front. So where's my other jump ring? Here it is. So we're going to open up this jump ring, and that's going to go this way. There we go. Let me make sure. No, I have it going the wrong way. Okay, so that's, I had it going right the first time. There we go. Okay. So there we got that. Okay. And now we have that. So these are so adorable. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see if I can find links to all of these. If not, I'm sorry. I had already opened up the one package, but everything else you saw. So, yeah, I will post some pictures of this. I will hang this up on a bust and get pictures of this. So let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. And if you are going to try make it something like this. I will put all the information below in the description, but this was approximately 66 inches long. So I hope you enjoyed this. All of my social media is below in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and give my video a hype as well. That really helps. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.